Students feel more comfortable coming to you, their volunteer leader, in a crisis because they know you, they trust you, and they know they're loved by you. Your job as a small group leader is to listen and provide support and care in the moments of their vulnerability. After the conversation, though, further action may be required. In this session, I'll explain the actions to take in a student's crisis situation after the conversation is over. So let's talk about mandatory reporting. Simply put, after any conversation where you assess that a student could potentially be in a harmful situation of any kind, you must report that to me. Now, we as youth workers are mandatory reporters, which is a person who is required by law to report suspected known instances of abuse of any kind. And as volunteers, you report to me, and then I report to the proper authorities if necessary. Now, if you're unsure if something is worth reporting or not, report it anyway. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Your role then becomes support for the student as they navigate any further steps with me. Your job isn't to rectify the situation yourself, but rather to walk hand in hand with your student as the situation is handled. Now, this could look like continuing to follow up with your student, definitely praying for them, and asking if they'd like to talk about it, etc. Now, it can be helpful to tell your student that you have to come and talk to me about what was just shared. You can share with them that you are doing this because you care about them, or you can even share that you are required to report situations just like this. Now, while your student might appear upset, scared, or resistant, at first know that they will come to understand that this is an act of love and that you are not betraying their trust. You can even come talk to me with your student so they feel supported in the moment. It's always important to remember that referring your student to me is not falling short in your role. Instead, you're fulfilling it. You are not bailing on your student or passing them off to somebody else. You are bringing in more people who care with more expertise, more people who can help. Referral is always an addition and never a subtraction.